It's 5:19 on this Wednesday. Spring training is in the air today. Pitchers and catchers report back, and as Arizona prepares to host another great season, Major League Baseball, for the first time ever, is recognizing Negro League baseball players as Major League. ABC 15's Mark Thompson is here with more on this historic decision. Mark, it has been a long time coming for this.
Yeah, absolutely, Nick. Good morning to you. And this is a huge deal, and as you mentioned, a long time coming for Negro League Baseball. This Major League designation will finally recognize the greatness of these Negro League Baseball players, but not just in words, in the record books as well. Some of the names you know: Jackie Robinson, Hank Aaron, and pitching legend Satchel Paige. But there are hundreds of Negro League Baseball players that have lived in the unseen shadows of history until now.
He was the most popular player in black baseball.
Phoenix author Jeremy Beer wrote a book on Oscar Charleston, one of the first Negro League players to earn a level of fame.
Like a left-handed Mike Trout. I think he was built similarly to Mike Trout. He was very fast. He was a great fielder. He was a sparkling defensive center fielder, and then he could hit. After serving in the Army's all-black 24th Infantry, Charleston played for a team in Manila before moving back home to Indianapolis, Indiana in 1915 to play for the Negro League club, the Indianapolis ABCs. And the hard-hitting center fielder wasn't just celebrated by the black community, he also earned the respect of white players at the time. Well, they played Major League players a lot. I don't think people realize that. They played them in preseason and postseason exhibition contests.
So what does being tagged Major League really mean? It means Negro League baseball players will finally be recognized as professional players on the same level as past and present MLB players, and their statistics added to the record books.
No sport holds its statistics more dearly than the game of baseball does.
Scott Bush is CEO of the Society for American Baseball Research. For decades, his Negro League committee has been working to secure the Major League designation. But he says in order to add the Negro League stats to the record books, you've got to find them first. And that's no easy task.
The record keeping from the Negro Leagues was difficult to compile because a lot of times newspapers were not publishing box scores. They may cover the game, and there could be a game story that was written, but if the box score did not accompany it, it created challenges in terms of compiling the overall statistical record.
And because statistics are such a big part of baseball history, we asked which well-known records may change when Negro League players are added to the books.
For example, Ted Williams, for the longest time, has been known as the last Major League hitter to bat 400 in a season. That is very likely to change. Now, I think we will not see a ton of change in career records.
But beyond the numbers, it was the undeniable talent that jumped off the page and the incredible stories of overcoming day-to-day racism just to take the field.
It was not an easy life. You had to love it to go through some of these things.
And that person that you just heard from there, that was Dr. Raymond Doswell. He is the VP and curator of the Negro League Baseball Museum. He says another player that we cannot leave out is Josh Gibson. He was a catcher and a slugger, and he could have an impact on the record books. Now, coming up a little bit later, we're going to dive deeper into the day-to-day lives of these Negro League baseball players and the racism that they had to overcome just to play the game. That's in part 2 of this series, which will air next week, so stay tuned for that. Nick, back to you.
Getting a place in the history books that they've deserved for a long time. Thank you for bringing this to us.